Today for your money, do you have a teenager in your family getting ready to get behind the wheel? It can be nerve-wracking to see your teen drive for the first time, but I'll tell you what, it's even more nerve-wracking when you have to open that first auto insurance bill. Joining us is Amy Welch from the Oklahoma Society of CPAs with strategies to control those costs. So I guess I'm just going to guess that your rates are going to go up.
Yeah, generally speaking, they're going to go up. There's hardly any way around that. And it's mainly because there are so many different statistics and studies that show that your teen is more likely to get into an accident. Insurance experts say that drivers that are in their teens or 20 and older, they crash 3 times more likely than those drivers who are 20 and older. And the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office says that 20% of those drivers who were injured in crashes to ages between 16 and 19 were injured because they were driving at unsafe speeds.
And you know, it makes a difference whether you have a son or a daughter, because I remember my son's was much higher than my daughter's. But in general, what should people expect?
Well, according to insurance.com, if you add one teen driver to your insurance policy, it's going to increase your rate 114% on average.
Wow. Are there any ways to trim that cost?
Of course there are. The first thing you can do is talk to your insurance agent. You know, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Right.
Well, you got to ask. I mean, they're not going to come right out and go, hey, we know how to save you money for the most part. So you need to ask for the discounts. And one that's not often used is the good grade discount. So if your teen makes good grades, then you can probably qualify for that. Plus, they're the tried and true ones, like being a safe driver and insuring more than one car on your policy.
And it's always not a good idea just to go out and buy your teen a car.
Right. A lot of times it's going to be easier to add your teen as a sometimes user on your car, on your own policy, rather than occasional driver, rather than the primary driver on that policy. So the other thing you can do is increase your deductible. Just be sure that it's an amount you can afford to pay out of pocket if there is an accident.
And you should know that if your kid buys a sports car, it's going to cost you even more.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so watch out. So there are other strategies to lower that monthly bill.
Yes, absolutely. Some of the things that you can do are you want to talk to your insurance agent, make sure you're utilizing every discount that you possibly can. And then there's also just talking to your kid and making sure that they understand the rules of the road, make sure that they're driving at safe speeds, and let them know the consequences if they end up getting a ticket or if they end up causing an accident. So.
And also, you can increase your deductible. You mentioned that before.
Yes.
Isn't there also something for good grades? Did you mention that?
Yes, we did talk about good grades. There's a good grade discount that you can get if your kid makes good grades. Be sure you ask for that. Usually it's about I think a C or above average can usually qualify.
Would you do this? Would you make your child pay for the increase in insurance just to have the privilege to drive?
Yes, I would. My mom did that to me.
Did she really?
Oh, yes.
And did it make an impression on you?
Yes, because you knew right away that if that amount goes up, it's coming out of you every month. And when you're still in high school and you're working part-time and trying to go to school and you still have to make up the difference for any insurance and gas and upkeep on the car, it definitely makes a difference in how you approach being a driver of any vehicle.
See? Our parents did well, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. For more money-saving strategies and a free financial fitness kit, check out the Oklahoma Society of CPA's website, dollarsandcents.org. We also have a link on our website. Thank you for coming.